Good evening. PRADEEPA Consciousness explains homeopathy. Today, I present some most modern scientific statements in favor of homeopathic arguments in regards to its scientific evidence of its substance. For example, we have no proof that either of space exists, but can never prove that it does not exist. All we can demonstrate is that if the ether of space exists, it has no properties that affect the matter and radiation, but we do observe it. Here I support this statement in connection with the mystery of homeopathic drug dynamic effects. It could be proved, but it could not be proved in regards to its candidate particles. But I propose the theory of vital fluctuation. It not only hypothetical but intuitional also. That is perfectly related to my experience done by my inner mind, which is possibly substantial entity of our living being. For this conclusion, I put some arguments by words that are quoted by the modern scientists that if something has not observable, measurable effects on our universe in any way, shape or form, even in principle, we consider that thing to be physically non-existent. But the fact that there is nothing pointing to the existence of either does not mean we fully understand what empty space or the quantum vacuum actually is. In fact, there are a whole slew of unanswered open questions about exactly the topic plaguing the field today. Why does empty space still have a non-zero amount of energy, dark energy, or a cosmological constant intrinsic to it? If space is discrete at some level, does that discrete size is maximized under the rules of relativity? Can light or gravitational waves exist without space to travel through? And does that mean there is some type of propagation medium after all? And also, I quoted some point from the modern scientific mouth that laws of physics does not require the existence of either. Today, with our modern understanding, is special relativity and general relativity, which incorporates gravitation. We recognize that both electromagnetic waves and gravitational waves does not require any sort of medium to travel through at all. The vacuum space entirely devoid of any material entity is enough all on its own. This does not mean that we have disproven the existence of either. All we have proven, and indeed all were capable of performing. It does not affect the motion of light or gravitational waves through it, not under any physical circumstances, which is equivalent to stating that everything we observe is consistent with its own non-existence. Here I am finding the thing which is almost the same in both of these instances, mean homeopathy substance and the ether, both are scientifically not yet proven or disproven for its evidence. So in this case also, we have to conclude that it is not an absence of evidence. It is told by the most modern astronomer Carl Sagan. His very famous world statement is that absence of the evidence is not the evidence of absence. So this statement we can put it into the subject of the homeopathy too.